Day 4, 500 kilometres, Broken Hill to Arkaroola. I probably pronounced that wrong. We have 200 kilometres of bitumen to our first fuel stop. Then we have 300 kilometres of dirt. Started day 4, Broken Hill at Arkaroola. I've been sneaking up on the boys. They can hardly notice a squash with the camera.
I didn't even know you turned up.
Okay, yeah, I do still.
Great video from yesterday.
And thoughts on yesterday?
Yeah, great ride. Fantastic ride. A little bit too quick. I'm going to slow down today.
Okay, that'll be the part of the end of the video when he sprayed me with rocks. If it's a bit furry, it's because he cracked my lens. Scotty, thoughts?
I had a fantastic day. Nice little bits of sand to keep your attention. Fantastic stuff, and looking forward to heading to Arkaroola today.
I had my most cardio workout yesterday digging Paul out of a sand pit.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, his bike was so bogged at one point he thought I cracked it because I threw it down on the ground, but I used these engines who poke out from the bike to lower it down, light on side, pivot around, get the wheels up, and you stand up in a new spot, so I was out of the hole. But at that point he did look a bit shocked. I was like, what's he doing on my bike? But I had a method in my madness.
Thanks, John.
It made sense in the end. We have Ty here. His bike still has a bit of feedback from day 2. How are you feeling? Not at all? All good?
Feeling fantastic. We've got a fantastic day here at Broken Hill.
It's
Not
good.
a cloud in the sky. I'm looking forward to a fantastic day. 500 k's today. First 200 on the bitumen, 300 on dirt.
Yes. And you can see his helm. You had a bit of feedback in here. Still carrying a bit of the mud from somewhere.
Mighty Thor.
John, thoughts yesterday?
Yes. Well, fantastic day. There was so much.
Okay, recap. Thoughts on the bike ride yesterday?
Okay. So lots of bull dust, plenty of wide open roads, really big open roads. It was fun watching guys fall off in front of me.
We don't call them falls off, we call them learning opportunities. The learning opportunities to back off a bit or increase skill level or both.
There were plenty of guys had none yesterday. They went too hard, straight into it, and didn't bother to sort of have a little bit of a settle down before they went in, and hence, learning opportunity.
We took our bags to the luggage truck and then went to the Astra for breakfast, and then we had the riders briefing and prepared to head out of town. For those who are curious, here's a bit of a shot of downtown Broken Hill. It's a lot of historic old buildings. It's quite an amazing town. Here's a group from Uni Amazing Campers who have converted these old Army Unimogs into camper vans. On the left you see a train with actually containers stacked too high. This morning is 200 kilometres of road before we get our fuel stop. We popped into this place, Henry, and all the boys are lined up for a bit of a rest stop and to get warm. We've done 200 k's of bitumen, our first fuel stop since then at a Broken Hill, and then on to Arkaroola. On dirt, you really want to pay attention to these warning signs. They have all the information you need, whether the road's closed or open. To let a rider know it's safe to pass, sometimes you put your right leg out just to show them it's all good to go. It may look like we're all travelling in dust, however we find a sweet spot between the dust and the wind, so you've got a safe spot. Notice the skyline. We can see storms are coming, so we're really pushing on to make sure we get in front of it. After 180 k's of dirt, we decided to stop and have lunch, and here's just a collage of images.
And here's Johnny in his element doing his thing. He does this every day.
Two Johns
Comedian and the
filming each
cameraman
other.
of the group. Does an awesome job.
John can film John and John.
All right, so we've had lunch and we're all ready. We're ready to go. Let's put the pressure on them. Brendan fell over and we weren't even going. Notice everyone laughed.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, so I can't back this story up. However, the story goes that Brendan pushed Andy onto a sharp rock and sliced his tyre in half. However, anyway, they're all smiling as they change the tyre. Here's Skip having to put a new tyre on at the end of the ride. And we're not sure how Andy did this.
So Andy, what's happened now?
Come on, just help me. It took Chris a moment to realise I had a 2-metre camera boom hanging out of the top of my jacket.
Up periscope.
BMW Safari team rider, Skip, here he is in action.